Hello, and welcome to an Invisiblade VOD review for Sarvanah and her teammate LaSinity on a ranked game here on Recharge Strongholds. Thought I'd offer to do it for her because I haven't done one in a while. I need a little bit of practice because I am rusty as rust. I was an Onyx player at one point, but these days I hover around Diamond 4 because I don't really play that often. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot here and talk about this game. This was on her stream, playing with LaSinity. I recorded the game, but I had to step away while the game was going, so I actually haven't seen really any of the game besides a few moments as I scrolled forward just to make sure the video recording was good. So I don't really know how this game goes, so we'll just watch it as live as it gets, I guess. So before we get into the actual game, I do want to touch on a few things. First, settings. Recently, Halo or 343 released a article on what settings are competitive. That's a good article. Definitely go through it if you haven't. I also have a video on my YouTube with my settings from about a year ago now. That's also good. It's got a lot of the same settings, few differences, depending on your setup and stuff. But yeah, that'd be really good to go over. There are two settings I did notice just scrolling through the video that you don't have. The first one here is tips and tutorials. You still have that on. I think you've graduated past needing them, and they kind of get in your way in your desk screen, so I personally would turn that off. And then the other one, I can't quite tell because I haven't been playing, so I can't remember what the size is, but if your text size is set to default instead of large, your kill feed is harder to read in game, so I would make sure that's large for that setting. Otherwise, I'll let you go through the article or video. There's a lot of videos out there on settings, but I'll let you handle that. So yeah, that's that. Then let's talk about the lobby here, because you kind of want to gear your gameplay towards your lobby, right? If you're in an Onyx lobby, it's going to be much different than here in this Platinum lobby. LaSinity is currently Gold 5. You are currently Plat 5. Which means this lobby is probably going to average out to low platinum. So the rest of these players are probably low platinum. There are some bugs with the ranking system right now, but ignoring that. But what that means is you're probably the strongest in the lobby, and LaSinity is probably the weakest because you guys paired up. Everyone else is solo queue. There's no other duos here. So you want to play with that to your strength. Knowing that if it's like oddball or flag, LaSinity should be the primary objective player. In any game type, she should be the support player because she's probably the weakest in the lobby. Meanwhile, you're at the top of the lobby. Your primary job is game leader because you probably have more experience, and your main slayer because you're best. And it doesn't matter if you're Plat 5 and Gold 5 like in this case, or if you're Diamond 5 and 1600 Onyx, or Gold 5 to Silver 5, right? It's just you look at the lobby and who you're playing with. If everyone's the same skill, then you just kind of have to fill it out as the game goes. But since you're pairing up here, you kind of already know where the lobby's at. Sarvanah should be the best in the lobby. So you want to kind of play with that with your situation. So let's talk about Recharge Strongholds before we actually get into the game here. I've drawn it out here on Shot Call. The primary goal here is to hold A and B. This is batteries. I don't know. Hopefully my mouse is showing up well on the recording. Let's see if I go... that's easier to see. So B and A are your primary holding spots. Let them have C. Then you have your person top A or bottom A getting your cross to glass, and then your person top attic / glass getting your come on. Thank you. Getting your cross to Mingler and top cat. This way, as the enemy pushes, you have crosses for each other, kind of a thing. That changes a little bit. I'll get into a second. But what this does with those two there is they have to push through C. Now, your teammates, hopefully, one is holding around Whirlpool, and the other is either Bat Ledge, Red Stairs, or also A, maybe bottom A, to get across and help on the A side. Since the two of you are playing together, these are the main 2 points that you two need to focus on, and then play off your teammates. Since you're in a platinum lobby, you may not have communication. It's possible, most likely, your teammates don't know to hold this setup, so they might push into C. But if they don't, what you get is a spawn either bottom blue, back C, control, or long haul. Those are the 4 main spawning points. They can't spawn on this side of the map, so it's easy for you to shoot them as they move. Say they move up to this side, and wherever this person is, you get a lot of good crosses and to stop them from coming into A very well. Or you can get the opposite where they split push. There we go. Again, you've got crosses to cover each other. In a platinum lobby, I don't expect this much coordination. Generally, they'll push 1 or 2 at a time. But we'll talk about this strategy here in a second too. If you're the one that gets stuck in your C, in the C spawn trap. Now, if your teammates do push out because you're in platinum, if you two are holding this, what this does is this opens spawn on red stairs or pipes. Knowing that, though, if your teammates are over here trying to fight for C and you two are here, if you know they're spawning over here, then you can fight for that. So you and her, let's say it's that setup, right? Let go, thank you. Now you throw grenades towards red pipes. They can only go out 2 ways. They'll probably drop onto B, but let your teammates come back to B as that happens, because as that person pushes out bat ledge to B, these two should be able to do that, maybe shoot down from glass, but don't leave your position because these are your 2 strong positions. This does change a little bit, so I'll just use this one. They've changed the map since I've been grinding really hard, so I don't know the full strategy here, but now they've added a couple things. So one is they've added a BR here where the sidekick was, and here where the disruptor was. For this cross map, BRs are much more powerful than the bandit. So especially the person on A should pick up that battle rifle. The person top glass, if the opportunity presents itself, grab it, but you don't want to screw up spawns to sacrifice yourself to grab it. So if you get all 4 dead, you've got your teammates set up, it's probably okay to move over there, right? Because if this person's, say that person's already there and this person's a whirlpool, you can grab the battle rifle and run back. But if this teammate's dead and this teammate's dead, if you move this way, now you've got this setup, that opens the spawn so they can spawn over here at red-orange pipes. So sacrificing your position, you really don't want to. If you push out to this one to grab it, it does technically open up A depending on where your teammates are, but it's such a small window and gap and you're still in a good spot that if it's like that and everyone else is dead, the spawns could still go 50-50. It's just more likely because you hold these 2 objectives, they'll still spawn here. It's just not guaranteed. So you might wait till your teammate spawns up and then grab it. So you're waiting here, teammate spawns wherever, you grab it, and then go back. The other big change that really changes this cross map situation is the shroud. So they added the shroud. I think it's blue. Whoops. I think they added the shroud blue pipes. So if you're the team stuck, right? Let's go back to here. Nope, let's do that one. There we go. If you're the team stuck, get the shroud. And then if you place shroud over here on the catwalk as you're crossing, or potentially top glass as you're pushing top glass. However, a lot of times if you're pushing this direction, let's grab these guys. If you're pushing glass and you're pushing, say, bottom red stairs out of long haul, the shroud can only cover one of them. So the shroud can help, but not as much as if you're pushing from control across catwalk. Say 3 of you go top catwalk or bottom mingler. I actually personally prefer to push bottom mid because you can get all the way across without anyone seeing you potentially, depending on where this person's standing, right? So I like the bottom mid, and then you use the shroud to get into A. So that does change the game a bit. We'll see how this plays out. I haven't personally played with these changes yet. I'm just thinking it through. But that's how you fight out. If that's not the case, if it was, before shroud, one way you could really push out is you put one. You want to wait for all 4 to spawn up, right? But one person on top of triple stack or top control to make this person have to back down, and then you either push, say, 2 through mingler / A and 1 glass, or all 3 this side, that kind of a thing. But the biggest is you need to push someone down, and this is the easiest one. Trying to shoot from long haul or glass to back down the A person is very difficult. So you generally want to back this person down so they don't have the cross, and then your teammates can cross. So if you do it from top stacks or top control, you can do that. Again, this takes a lot of coordination. I'm not expecting that in a platinum lobby especially where you're not a 4-stack, but it's having those things in the back of your mind. Because if you see that 2 of your teammates are pushing through control and you happen to spawn, say, C plat or long haul, then you know you need to be the person to help them by going top stacks to back this person down while they cross, kind of a thing. Again, that also depends on are the enemy players doing this cross, right? Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. So yeah, just a lot of the concepts. You can get a triple cap and score that way, but in a platinum lobby, it's going to be more difficult. You don't have the coordination with your teams and stuff. That's very much a high-level Onyx thing, where they really control spawns and move a lot faster, and the fights last a lot shorter. So if you've got 2 people fighting, right, in a platinum lobby, this fight takes like 5 to 6 seconds, which is half of a spawn. Where in a Onyx lobby, this is a 2, maybe 3-second lobby or fight, and then they have time to move to control spawns because the fights are much quicker, just because they're more mechanically inclined generally. So yeah, let's get into the game and see what we can get into here.
I'm to lock it in. All right.
Okay, so right off the spawn here, there's a lot of different strategies. I'm not going to worry about that because it's a platinum lobby and I want to kind of see how things play out here.
I'm going to push C. I like to kill someone at this doorway.
Ooh, okay, so this you're getting away with in a platinum lobby, but I really don't like this because where you're at, you're right on top of the plasma grenades, and as you play diamond players even, they will cross here and shoot the plasma nades because they're expecting you to be there. So rushing right off the bat to the platinum nades is not... Or the plasma nades is not the right move. Wait for them to either try to shoot them or just avoid them altogether. So what I'd like to do here for that, let me swap screens here. Whoops. So on this spawn, right? If you want to go through C, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But going straight to plasma, they're going to shoot you. So instead, use this box and jump up here, because say there's 2 of them there, they're up top, and they start shooting you, it's easy to back down and get out of their line of sight. Alternatively, your other option is you can go back here, because if they shoot them, they won't hurt you back here. You still have line of sight, and then if there's nobody there, you can jump over, grab them, and continue forward. So yeah, that's my primary thought there. Obviously, you get away with it because they're not doing that, but it is something to keep in mind there.
Oh yeah, we're playing King of the Hill. You do like this doorway. I've noticed you like to push towards control.
Alright.
That's fine though, because I like to go on top and you like to go on bottom.
Oh, wait, what did she just say?
I
Hold on.
Perfect.
Yep, that's all I'm gonna say to that. That's funny.
I just totally screwed up with that camo because I was so distracted.
I got one person. I think there's
Oh
one
my
on
God.
bridge.
Okay, cool. So besides the funny comment, that was great. So you're spawning A here. You've got 3 teammates up. Okay, cool. So you've got all 4 up, and you can see in the kill feed you just killed 2, right? So it's 2v4. This is a good time to get caps. Now, right now you have A and C. I would not personally worry about C, depending on what your teammate Ron does here. This is actually a really good time for LaSinity to push through orange pipes and for you to get the top A cross. I don't know where the other 2 are. You're not getting callouts yet. Oh, I don't have. Let me pause that. But that's my initial thought off your spawn here.
Okay, I'm at
staying
top
by
A. I'm top A.
Very good. Okay, now you're seeing shots coming from orange pipe. LaSinity is coming towards you. And so she's leaving your teammate over here, KDF Spartan, I think is what that is. So I don't think that was the right move to necessarily come back you up here, but that's okay. You can play off of it. So let's find out where they're at. This is good. Holding your position.
Okay.
At that point, there wasn't really in that split second, and this is where Halo is a very every second matters kind of a thing. You look toward. Oh wow, that really backs it up. I wonder if I can change that setting.
Okay, I'm at
staying
top
by
A. I'm top A.
Okay, right here. You're looking towards LaSinity, and you've lost the angle. You know she's over here, and you could hear if she got into a fight, and she'd probably call it out. There's no reason to look back in this direction. And in that split second, someone pops up in long haul.
If we can, okay.
Now this person is here, right? You could have already been shooting them because you were checking on LaSinity. Use your audio cues to know if there's a fight over there.
Shit, our spawns are probably not good. They're at C.
Yesterday when I got off, one was like, "Did you?"
Okay, yeah, here you don't need to worry about C. Let them have C because you want the A/B setup like I was talking about earlier.
What did you say to Sar? I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Something
I like the shooting at the plasminades.
about someone coming at her." And I was like, "No," I was like, I didn't mean it." I was like, "I was just talking really fast and it just came out that way."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, no."
Perfect.
Yep, that's my only comment on that.
I was like, "I'm sorry."
Good vibes,
I was
good
like,
vibes.
I told her I was sorry. I didn't mean to.
Girl, it had me laughing. It had me laughing.
Okay, again, off spawn here. Actually, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dude," and I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, I told
I wish I
her
could
was
rewind only
sorry.
5 seconds.
I
There's probably a
didn't
way,
mean
but
to."
I'll figure it out later.
It had me laughing.
Cool. So right off spawn, it's just you and LaSinity, right? And you're at A. Your best bet is to first check to see how many people are up. So press your back button, select button, whatever it is, to see how many are up. So that's one thought. And then because there's only 2 of you, you kind of want to just hold an anchor A and get information and wait for your team to spawn up with you.
It had me laughing.
One's on B right now.
Ooh. Man, I really wish I could rewind just a touch here.
It had me
Right
laughing.
here. This is something I've noticed you do a lot, is your crosshair is pointed at the floor, but they're not going to be at the floor, right? They're going to be up here at the window. This costs you a shot here on this guy that I can see now. I don't know if you would actively see him in real time, just because I happen to pause it in a spot where you can see the enemy. It's also a little blurry because of the recording, but that's okay. As you move around, I want you to be more cautious or conscious of where your crosshair is, because you do tend to look at the ground a lot. Keep your crosshair where the enemy could be and where you want to get information. Even if it's like looking at the ground right here at the doorway, it's still a much smaller adjustment to get to him than it is from way over down here, where you're basically running, looking at your feet almost, if you had feet in Halo. Anyway, so that's something to be very much conscious of, and I'll point it out a few more times, I'm sure. But I really wanted to bring that up because this was a moment where that really could have helped. Oh, what did I press? Oh, that. I want this.
One's on B right now. Oh, I don't have any leads. I'm on top heaven, but I gotta grab some leads. One's on bridge.
Good
Got
job.
one.
Good fight. Good fight.
I got my
2
first
in here, they're
kill.
both
Good job.
absolute, one behind me.
Got that one that was in gold pipe.
Good job.
Green,
Oh, okay. Your teammate died over here at A, right? You just killed 2, so they're 2 down. You're 3 up. This is where you want to go back towards A.
in gold pipes, you got him? Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Very good.
They're on the ledge over here, overhand.
Now, unfortunately, because of the way the spawn system works, you took a little, just barely. I'm just going to point out just because it's in the back of my mind, but I don't know if it really would have made a difference, right? Where you were here at Heaven, and the enemy was here at Catwalk, right? And this person's dead. It's possible that the enemy could spawn here because the system wants to spawn it next to its teammates or next to your teammates to try to get help. If you push up, it can't spawn there and they would have spawned control. I think you do end up pushing up just in time, depending on like how much time there is until they spawn. But that is something to be conscious of, is as you're doing that, don't just think of the guy there, but by staying back, that opens this spawn. So if they've got, you just killed 2, so chances are the 2 are dead, right? But the other 2, I don't know where this guy is. I lost track of that. But it's possible if there's somebody here control and these 2 are dead, maybe both of them are top cat, it could spawn them A if you're pushed way back here and your teammates are over there, kind of a thing. So you want to push up a little bit quicker to block that spawn so that if they do spawn, it's not right there. Oh, okay, so the second guy was there. You have a teammate with you. He won the fight. Good job. Right there, this pathing, this is where you want to probably go bottom main, grab that battle rifle like I was talking about.
I'm watching over here
Yeah,
still
you
at
guys
A
thought
and
that
B.
was funny too. It was hilarious.
All right, you've got your teammate kind of long haul, so this is good to push Heaven. LaSinity should go over here to top A, By pushing heaven, you're blocking the gold pipe spawns and letting them spawn by C.
All right. What are you watching? You watch. Oh, they're down here.
They're in control too. There's one in control.
They're one shot down at bottom A. I'm dead. I'm dead to whirlpool.
I got.
Wow.
You're gonna push over to C.
That's where if you have a higher lobby, this guy doesn't get through for free like that, but that's okay.
There's 2 at A. Yeah, we'll hold C and B now. Oh wait, they're at B.
I ran.
This is something else that, since this change, I really don't like. They wanted to make it so you can move the camera on your teammates, but moving your camera is very slow. So personally, I don't like switching teammates until maybe right about now, 2 seconds, that's probably okay. But if you just stay on your body after you die, it's a little bit more valuable than it used to be because you can get information around like where your dead body is, where your teammates don't have any visibility. Whereas if you switch to them, you could be looking at a wall because of the way the new camera system works. So
one is at B. Camo's coming.
Okay, so right off the rip here, you've got a teammate A. We've seen that as you spawned. Man, I really wish I could just rewind like 2 seconds. So you've got teammate A, you see that off spawn. You've got teammate here with you control. Again, the objective is B and A. I would not worry about C, even though you have it capped. Get away from C, let them spawn there. Maybe go top catwalk here because you can shoot down to B and you can get over to A to help there.
Camo's coming up.
Strongholds, bravo.
Our teammate killed him.
You do have a good shot or fight here for camo. So I can't completely fault this. It's just now their spawning is going to be gold red, or yeah, gold and red pipes. They could spawn A if your teammate pushes up here. So that's my primary thought is maybe instead of top catwalk because you were worried about camo, go mingler pit. This does give you a better angle. Like this is better for playing camo, but for the objective, you want to just try to, as best you can, get them to spawn C throughout the entire game.
Walked up and slapped him.
C steps. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead at triple stack.
I'm by A again.
Camo is under bridge right now.
Okay.
Well, wait, how did he get camo? How did I miss that?
Slapped him.
C steps. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead at triple stack.
Wow. You just happened to look away as he picked it up. I kind of like your play here. This is kind of interesting. I like your play here in terms of sitting on top of this box after you get shot.
Walked up and slapped him.
Right? He knows where you're at. But because he's coming out of long haul, your almost best bet is to drop slide off of this over to blue pipes because he's gonna expect you to go towards camo. And if you go towards blue pipes instead, you can still look at camo, and then you may end up getting shots for free because he may drop thinking that you went to triple stack. It's kind of risky. I mean, if he really tracks you really well, but if you drop slide off that box towards, which I think you actually, let's give this a shot. I think you can do that. Let's find out. Okay. You're running through here. You end up dropping here. Wow, my game is really glitchy. Yeah, once you drop here, new controller, still getting used to it. Drop slide there, and then you can still get shots there. You've got a cross, or you've got an angle blocker if he's still top C. And if he tries to follow you, right, depending on what his line of sight is, as he comes out of here, he's going to think you're going to drop there, right? So his field of view, he's only going to see that direction. He can't see blue pipes here unless he's got maybe 120, or if you happen to cross in that little bit. But by doing off the edge here, you'd be out of his line of sight and he'd have no idea where you went. So, yeah, it's just a different thought process. I liked your play of dropping on this. It's just the after. Could have been better. Potentially. Not saying it would have worked, but it's just a different thought process. Grenade wasn't good, but I figure you know that.
Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead at triple stack.
I'm by A again.
Camo
That
is
also,
under...
if you had done that, that would have give you... He was probably activating camo coming this side of triple stack. Had you gone towards blue pipes, you would have seen him before the camo was fully engaged.
bridge right now.
Okay.
I don't know where they're going. There's a one shot. Oh, I think they're dead.
Okay. Off spawn again. You got a teammate at A. You have your teammate here. This is good. Push towards him.
Nice.
Probably go bottom red stairs. Very good.
What camo's on
Very good. Normally I don't go straight to B here like you did, but because you've seen a teammate spawn in red pipes, you know there's nobody over here, so you can just get to red or get to B here for free.
A.
All right, I say we get B and.
Okay, that I don't like. Let's talk about that for a second, because this goes over the same idea, right?
You're 2 down right now.
So right here, you want to clear out your red pipes before you get into B, but again, you see your teammate spawn there.
All right.
Right there. You're already kind of headed that way, so I don't know if that was your thought process. It's just that's the thoughts going through my head. So since he spawned there, you're good to get B. But as you go into B,
What camo's on A?
you already know there's nobody here because this guy just spawned. You need to be looking towards A because LaSinity's calling it out. Maybe towards control, not towards batteries. There's nobody there, right? If you get into here and it happens to stay contested, then start checking. But you just had a teammate spawn, so the likelihood of someone being in here is virtually 0. I don't think it's technically possible. I could be wrong, but I don't think it actually is. So I would, yeah, it's just crosshair placement, right? There's no enemy over here. You need to be looking the other direction.
All right, I say we get B and.
Your teammate here dropped down on you. Now this is where, in a diamond or a onyx lobby, that's not going to happen. You don't want 2 people on the same point necessarily. But since you're in the platinum lobby, and I've played these lobbies, right? Because that happened, and again, you're the top person in this lobby in theory, go ahead and get out, right? Jump up here, go to glass, let them have or capture this, or just beeline it to A, let them cap this. You also have that teammate at bat ledge. And because this is a platinum lobby, my instinct tells me that person's also going to drop, and all of a sudden you have 3 people sitting in B. You really don't want that. So yeah, as soon as you notice this person here, knowing your other teammate is bat ledge, I would beeline it out of here. And man, pausing the recording, this is as blurry as hell, so sorry about that. Is what it is with VLC, I guess.
I see camo.
Because once it kind of, like now it looks good, so I don't know why it does that. It's the recording, so.
Got that one.
Or the playing of it.
All right, let's push A, teammate. I'm nading back A. Nice. Okay. As long as we stay in this area, hopefully we won't screw up.
Don't know what happened with LaSinity there. Good job, good job. I like that you didn't push it.
They're
Oh,
behind
contested,
us.
they're in there.
There's one shot at A door, right there.
Oh, I got one of them. That's crazy.
Oh,
that
nice,
he
you got
me.
one, nice. They're top gold.
Not bad. They won the fight. That's okay. That happens. Okay, cool. So this is where you guys are in the C spawn, right? There's that person today that you just fought. They're probably still there. You can see they're capping B and they have C. But you have a teammate near C, so they'll probably cap it. You've got a teammate in control. Your next teammate, LaSinity, when she spawns up, is going to kind of dictate a lot of this. But if you push out and try to get the guy off of glass, that's not a bad move. You can either do it from the boxes over here, the camo boxes, maybe jump up to triple stack from C plat. You've got some options, right? You kind of want to wait for your 4th teammate, but that's my thought.
There's one low at Needler.
Good. Yep, there's the guy glass, right? No, I like this. I like this.
Oh, they got
me at Whirlpool. I'm dead. I need to do better. I need to get more kills.
No, you're doing great.
Wow. So, this is where the timing, right? You spawned with him in your crosshair, but you could see he was moving really fast. When it spawned you, or when it chose to spawn you, he was probably Whirlpool, maybe batteries. He jumped up onto the boxes and then drop slided across, and he happened to be right in front of your crosshair, but you have 2 teammates above you, so this is a spot it'll choose because he was so far back. And this goes back, the reason I'm bringing this up, when you were in heaven, and I was talking about that the enemy team could spawn A because you weren't blocking it, that guy, even though he was basically in your line of sight, or just about to be, he didn't block this spawn, so you were able to spawn here because he was not pushed up far enough forward. Not saying that he should have, that would have been suicide, but I'm using that as the example going back to when you were heaven, kind of a thing.
Spawn kill. Nice. Let's go.
He got melted. That was a bad push on his side.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I got
Nice.
One.
Very nice. Okay, now you've got a teammate pushing glass. You're sprinting out this door. I don't like this sprint. You should be looking glass area. Like, I think your eyeballs are over here, but your crosshair is down here, and you're sprinting. Be a little less sprint happy, I guess, as you're coming around corners and stuff. there's a way to drop slide across corners. So let's can I back that up just a second here so I can actually see your pathing?
Let's go. They're at A. I'm on my way.
I got one.
Cool. So she wins that, right? Right here. I do like the idea of going to the door. Like my thought process is kind of the same as yours. But the movement that you kind of want to do there. Let's talk about the. Wow, my game is like all sorts of glitchy because I've got so much going on. So you're standing, give or take here, right? As you come around this door, slide. So you're still moving quick, and get your crosshair over there. Right there, you can quickly adjust the long haul. You can quickly adjust the glass. Again, new controller, so my aim is like all over the place. This is bad. Whereas sprinting out like this and having your crosshair there, right, as you're coming around, you're not looking at anything. Maybe your eyes are up there, but you've got a long ways to go, and now you're out in the open. If instead slide out, you can see, and then say two people start beaming you, you can jump out of the way, kind of a thing. So that's that. Let's pause that and switch back.
Nice.
We're good at A. I'm gonna chill for a sec.
Oh,
Ooh,
right here.
yeah, and then going out to
Top
catwalk.
control
Yeah, I really don't like going out to
and
catwalk
top
there.
gold. So they're holding top. Oh, no, now they're at B. B and top control.
Top control is dead.
Nice.
Very
Camo's
good.
coming up.
There's one more in control. They're two
Ooh.
down right now.
All
Oh,
right, let me grab this
camo, okay. Okay, so this is such a debate. Camo is very powerful, and it is good to deny them, but I have lost games, especially towards the end, where I went for camo, opened up the A spawn, they spawn A, and it completely screws your setup. It's almost better to just keep eyes on camo and to try to stop them, but holding your position to control the spawn. Yep, see, they probably spawned A, and if we were in theater, I could check that. They probably spawned A and jumped up there to grab it because you left A, and now you have to fight that guy off. You have camo, you have the advantage, but it's still like, that's a thought process. Now there's two of them here. Who? Good win.
Okay.
There's one behind me chasing me at A too.
Oh, I failed. I thought I had him. Oh no, he's one shot top A. He's dropping down.
Oh, dang.
That was such a fail on my part. I had camo too. Oops.
That's okay.
Oh, I almost got it.
Good, we're getting it.
I like that cover. I like this. I like the delay I'm dropping. No, that was good. That was godly. I like that. This is a good fight. The melee wasn't. That's okay. You won anyway. Good job. Now get out of there. Get out of there.
Let's go.
I'm going up.
Good job using the shroud.
Where's
Yep.
he shooting at you from?
No,
Oh,
that
they're in
was really
top-
good.
They're in top gold.
Oh, they got me in gold pipes. Yep, they're in
Yeah, I was
whirlpool
saying they're
now.
probably gonna pop out. of
Yep,
gold
that
pipes.
was
There's
that
all
was
of
really
them
good. I like that.
Thank you, Fox. Thank you. I was trying to jiggle peek.
Chat out, Fox.
If that's what you were talking about.
Okay, so right here, you spawn long haul, which tells me that the enemy is all over your team because it should have spawned you probably red pipes, maybe at A. And because it spawned you long haul, that tells me the enemy is all over your teammates. So it can't spawn you over there because of where they're pushed to. You guys have C, you kind of sort of have a triple cap, right? They're about to grab B, but your teammate's fighting for it. Again, you want them spawning C, and there's a lot of reasons. The other one I didn't talk about is that C, you used to have the repulse. Now you have the shroud, which shroud is actually good for getting out of C, so we'll see how that plays out in the long run. But there's no weapons by C. That's another reason you want them spawning C, right? If you have A and B, you've got control of the shock rifle, you have control of the grapple, you have good eyes on camo. There's not a lot of weapons necessarily. You've got the battle rifle now at where the sidekick was, the Mangler used to be way back in the day. But on C, they have nothing, right? They can go to control and grab a commando. Like, that's really helpful. The repulsor is good, but it's, especially in the platinum level, it's not like Lucid picking it up. The shroud is really good now, so there is that. You can get out of it. But yeah, worrying about C here off spawn, going towards it, I wouldn't. Since your teammate is fighting B, you could be pathing to B here. Maybe you're going to the B box jump up or something. But I wouldn't worry about C. Like, get out of here. This is, if you're spawning over here, you know the enemy team is way over there. You need to get out of C to open that spawn and go help your teammates, kind of a thing.
God, no way! Where did you go? That was so crazy.
Okay, now that you've kind of pushed towards C. Your teammate just died. Now you're pushing towards long haul by yourself. You have no backup. This is not necessarily a good move. You also just heard and see in the kill feed here that LaSinity just died, but your other teammate's still alive over by A. You need to be going through control to get to your teammate at A to get your spawns over there.
See, we just sat there and did a little twirly-do.
A twirly-do, I like it. Yeah, so you push this all by yourself. Like, you're not getting punished for it because there's nobody here. But this was very risky, right? You've got no backup. A teammate might have just spawned behind you. I'm not sure where that's pointing to. But
I wonder if one of these maps are being, or one of these, the match before us for our losers, I wonder if that's being broadcasted and that's why it's taking so long.
Got one.
yeah, I don't know if it was or not.
I'm one. I'm gonna die. Yep, there's one at B and one at bottom control.
I'm touching C, or A.
Sorry, I was listening to what LaSinity was saying and trying to think back to the tournament. I should pay more attention to what you're doing here.
I wonder if one of these maps are being, or one of these, the match before us for our losers, I wonder if that's being broadcasted and that's why it's taking so long.
Nice shot. That was good. Again, because you're the top slayer here, or the top person in the lobby, top ranked, I would not drop for the objective necessarily yet, because you have a teammate glass. They're probably going to.
Got one.
And sure enough, yeah, they do, right? Your teammates, now it's hard to see because there they are. Your teammate dropped down to it. I expected them to anyway. Objective is good, right? You want to play objective. I know a lot of people don't. But play off your teammates. If your teammates are running for objective, which these platinum lobbies is going to happen a lot, let them handle objective. You've got the shock rifle. You need to be in a power position. You can see, like you're looking at it, and that's good. But being down here, you're very, very vulnerable. And now there's two of you in the same spot. A single grenade can do a lot of damage to both of you. There's also a guy here, bottom controls. So I don't know if you see him yet.
Maybe.
Not yet.
I'm gonna die. Yep, there's one at B and one at.
I don't know where that guy came from, but if you stay gold, maybe he spawned gold and jumped up to bat ledge, where if you had stayed at bat ledge, he couldn't have spawned gold. So that's another thought to put there, but I don't know if that's actually what happened there.
Bottom control.
I'm touching C, or A right now.
Thank you. I thought that might be what you're talking about. They're in Whirlpool. Shit.
One got me at A.
Your teammate's pushing C, it's just the two of you. So this is where you have to play off your teammate, right? Like, I would say get out of here, but your teammate's already pushing C. You're getting trip capped. You got to capture C here. It's important to stop the trip cap. Camo's also coming up. I think you point that out. So that's my initial thought here, is to get information. We don't know where anybody is, and your teammate's on C, so make sure you get the C cap here.
Camo's coming up. Okay.
Drop down A too.
I'm gonna help our teammate at C.
Good job. Yep, play your life, play your life. Okay, now finish the C cap. Fight from inside it. Good job, good job. Okay, now you've got two teammates pushing. Oh, actually, they're capping B. Wow, they got over there quick. Actually, that kind of changes things because they got over there quick. I don't know if they just beeline to there or what. But you want to see if you can help them maybe. Peek out C door. Don't push control here because you're by yourself. You just had your teammate die next to you, and the other two are to your left. You want to be in a spot where you can support them, and they can kind of support you. But you also want to get out of C. So I don't like the idea of pushing control unless you've been paying more attention than I have. I don't know how many of the enemy is dead. You just killed the one and started a fight with another in control. Don't push that because there could be two in there. Yeah, like that. You did the right thing. You were just slightly delayed. Maybe you were just picking up the grenades. So yeah.
B. All right.
Did he get camo? He got
I'm
camo.
gonna get
Cool.
sneaky. I mean, I'm gonna hang out sneaky for a sec and watch C.
Your team scored.
Yep, nope. You should be following him to control. Yeah, right now, because your teammates push really far forward, as they get kills, I'm assuming everybody's up at this point. As they get kills, because of where you're at, the enemy team can spawn who knows where, right? It's probably going to split spawn them because they'll probably spawn towards gold pipes as LaSinity pushes forward. Then you'll probably go long haul, and then they'll spawn C as well. So then all of a sudden they're all over the map. So you're not funneling their spawn points here.
Oh, I tried to play my life right there, but I did not.
Yep, they spawn gold. Now you didn't push long haul, so there's that.
There's one at C.
There
Oopsie.
was one at C though, and I assume he didn't get around your teammates, so that he probably also spawned. Although I thought everyone was up, so I'm missing something. So maybe I'm wrong here. It's just my thought process is with where your team was and where you were, the spawn system is all sorts of wonky.
Enemy team scoring.
Oopsie.
I know this kind of looks bad, but actually I kind of like this. A lot of people talk about kills. Oh, that's captures. Oh, okay. I was looking at captures like, how did... I swear you've had more. Never mind. Okay, what I was going to say is kind of irrelevant, but yeah, I didn't read the... Yep, we're just going to continue. Yeah, laugh at me and you didn't even know it.
Oh my god, I almost backsmacked our teammate because he like was right in front of me. Oh my gosh.
I like this. This is good. That I liked a lot
I got
less.
one down and I'm pushing A.
But I
right
think you
now.
know.
There's one on A. I have shots on him.
Good job.
I'm about to die though because I didn't reload my gun.
Good job.
Nice live by them. I tried. Oops.
Let him have C. Let him have C.
I'm pushing A again.
I'll tell you one thing that I had when I started learning this myself, right? When I was a platinum player, there was a time I was sitting on C, maybe C plat, somewhere in that range, and two came from control and I seen them, and all I did was drop down and run bottom mid over to A. I let them all spawn C. We got the double cap and it was beautiful. Really just getting away from C is really important for this map. I keep drilling it in. Maybe I'll shut up about it. But that's when I was a platinum player, I learned that and it made all the difference in the world. Yeah.
Three at C.
You're three at C? Get out of there.
Abort C.
Yeah, good job. Good
Aborting
call. Good job.
top
They're
goal.
probably gonna push me. They're
Good
gonna
job.
push me
Good
right
call.
now, I
Top
bet.
goal. I like that.
Yep, they're pushing me right now. They're
Yep.
all pushing me at A. Fuck, I just ran into that
All right.
wall.
Here, run towards me. Run towards me at Whirlpool. I'm kind of watching from gold. They're gonna get A. Okay.
Oh, don't push C. Don't push C. Dang.
One's bottom A, one's top A. Top A is gonna pop out.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Active camo.
Okay, now just run away. Just let them spawn at C there.
I'm gonna die possibly.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. I'm running to you. Camo's up.
Ah, where are they? Got him. Holy crap, that was so
I have
bad.
camo.
That was an
Nice,
interesting
nice.
fight.
I'm going to C. I'm getting C.
Okay, grabbing
Our
C
match
here.
just started. Did you hear it?
I did hear something. It's all
That
good.
noise, that scary noise.
Good thing we're far into this game. All right, we got to get better control of. I'm gonna go towards A.
Good
I
win.
just said hi, finishing up an MM game, so they know.
Push A together. Come on, teammate. Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go.
okay.
One.
So,
Oh my god.
I just said hi, finishing up an MM game, so they know.
okay, so as you push across here, you've got two options. You can try to look over towards glass and shoot him to back him down, or you can just beeline it into A. What ends up happening
Push A together. Come on.
is right here. You can see the guy glass, but your sensitivity is low so that you can't really get to him anyway. So the way you kind of have to play, because you have to play a low sense, or you currently play a low sense, is don't even turn here, because right now you should be shooting this guy, right? You should have just kept your crosshair on A. Don't worry about looking over there, because you're not going to do anything about it. Either they're going to shoot you or they're not. I mean, information is good, but if you can't get your crosshair here, shoot them and then come back, don't worry about that. It's going to make it worse. You're better off keeping your crosshair on the door as you cross, because you should be shooting this guy already.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm one. I'm dead. They are at B box.
Here's another thought process kind of for you too. Right here, after that, you know that guy is killing you from across the way. Both you and your teammate are weak. If you back up and try to fall, and your teammate, because you know your teammate's going to continue to push forward, the enemy has to choose a target, right? So they're either going to continue to track you as you back up, or they're going to track your teammate. So it's possible you both get away, or you end up dying anyway. But if he tracks both of you going through the door, he has a higher likelihood of killing you both. Where if you change your direction, he has to track one or the other. It could also throw off his aim assist. So even if you're going to die because you back up and you're more in the open, it saves your teammate, right? So that's just another thought, but it is hard to fight that instinct of get under cover.
Let's go. I'm one dead. They are at B.
And actually, I think that did happen right there because you backed up a little bit, even just there on catwalk.
Oh my god.
I just
Let's watch this.
finishing up an MM game so they know.
Push A together. Come on, teammate. Let's go.
Right here, you backed up. He tried to shoot you. It hit in front of you. But because you're now further away from your enemy, he tracks to you, or your enemy, your teammate here. He tracks to you, the enemy does, and doesn't kill your teammate because your teammate's one, maybe two shots there, right? So
Let's go. I'm one
it worked out
They are at
anyway.
B-box.
But I don't know if you actively seen that or not, so I thought I'd point it out.
I tried.
I'm going.
Yeah, help your teammate get C here because they're already fighting for it. I don't like it. I'd want to push out of C again,
To
but
help our teammate at C.
this is important to help your teammate.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. If I can get up here, I can't clamber. All right.
High off
on
life
that.
likes to say, "All right, Tubby, come on, jump."
See right now.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna go look sneaky.
Strongholds
Oh, actually, 1 second. All right, now I'm going.
I don't like you looking at the ground there.
Okay. A, I'm getting shots on the person in the doorway. Yep, person around the corner. I got like a shot or two on him.
Oh, they got me.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Got the one that was
Nice
in
shot.
B on that ledge.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed this.
B on that
Your
ledge.
teammate is capturing B, right? You guys are about halfway. And then your teammate dies, and as soon as your teammate dies, B is reset, meaning there's somebody here in B. You don't see them currently. They're probably behind one of the batteries. Matter of fact, I know they are because you can't see them. But you end up looking away, like right away. Where you know there's somebody at B. So kind of risky. And I think either they or someone else starts shooting you in the back. I like the getaway. Good job playing your life there. Godly nade. That guy tracked you down.
There's one shot at the bottom of A steps outside of the door.
I saw him.
You actually seen someone else, but that's okay.
All right, let's see. I spawned at C.
Active camo available.
I'm coming you on C.
They're one shot. They dropped down to triple stack area.
Oh, don't chase him. Let him go to... Oh, look, Camel guy's there too.
I'm running.
Oh, I failed. He's one shot. I
Oh.
shouldn't have punched. I shouldn't have punched. Oh no.
Such a good fight.
Nice, nice.
But honestly, that guy's already out of the fight. He's going to probably run to C. Let him go. Like, someone will either clean him up or he'll just hide. So I wouldn't have
Right.
worried about chasing that guy back to C.
Strongholds.
Oh,
Good job
nice
keeping your high ground.
teammate.
Team score.
Don't like the back off there.
They dropped down on our teammate.
Good job saving your teammate. Now jump up. Get out of there because your teammate's already there.
We got a triple cap right now. So if we can just hold, don't go to C, teammate.
He went to C. They're pushing B right now too. They're on B and C.
Yep, I died at B,
Oh,
but
we
they're
got it, we got it.
distracted.
Good
They're
job, good
distracted. Just hold. Make sure we don't let them get in. There we go.
They're
there
not
we
gonna
go,
get
there
in
we
it.
go. There we
We
go.
got
There we
it.
go. Woo! Let's go.
And you win. Let's
Good
go.
game. Good game. You killed it, girl.
Very good. Yeah, all in all, not too terribly shabby. It's just understanding the spawn system and playing around that and holding away from C, I think is going to be your biggest thing for this map. It's true for most Stronghold map. Not to say A, B, right? It depends on the map, but it's generally better in these lower lobbies not to worry about the trip cap so much, but to figure out which one is the one you want them spawning on and doing your best to get them to spawn there, but then playing around your teammates into what they're doing because you're in a platinum lobby. You can't expect them to necessarily play the Onyx way, right? So yeah, anyway, I think that's all I've got. No real other thoughts, so I'll end it there. Thanks.